So here I am with a wonderful session of puzzles for your upcoming SSC examinations, and this topic has of late recently picked up its pace a lot in the SSC examinations. Earlier they never used to ask questions from puzzles, they were only restricted to sitting arrangements, but now they have started introducing basic puzzle based questions to you, not as high as banking level but some basic level questions. So what I'll do is, today an enthusiasm filled, extremely interesting session is going to be here presented to you, which have good questions, interesting questions from the topic puzzles. So stay with me to the end of this video to be able to solve these puzzles quickly, right? So let's start. The very first question in front of you, go through it quickly. You can pause the session right here and read the puzzle. Right now I'll start solving. So 6 girls named A, B, C, D, E, F are sitting in a straight line, all facing north. Now you'll think that this is a sitting based question. This is a sitting based question which involves another variable altogether. So sometimes a single sitting question can have multiple variables. Like the first thing is where they are sitting, second thing is what color they like, third thing is what subject they study, anything, you know, and they can have multiple variables. So it becomes a puzzle question which is based on sitting. Okay, so 6 girls are sitting in a straight line all facing north. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all facing north. Each of them has a different profession from amongst a lawyer, doctor, chef. Let's draw it in this next page only, you know. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are all facing the north and they have different profession. So lawyer, doctor, chef, clerk, teacher and engineer. Perfect. B is second to the left of D. C is third to the right of D. So B is second to the left of D. C is third to the right of D. Now there were 6 people, okay, and there are total 6 setups here. You know, a lot of people say that you should never draw lines, it wastes time. Drawing lines actually defines a good scope of the question, and this is the scope. Okay, now once I have done this clearly, now I can realize there are 6 people we are talking about, and there were 6 people sitting initially. So this setup is only possible if B is sitting at the end, D is sitting here and C is sitting here. So it makes a lot of things very easy for us. Okay. Now only doctor is sitting between clerk and chef. So only doctor is sitting between clerk and chef. Now their orders can change. But doctor is sitting between the two. Engineer is second to the left of lawyer. Engineer is second to the left of lawyer. And when I say second to the left, it implies, if I am saying, let's say one person is, A is fourth to the left of B. A is fourth to the left of B. That means 4 minus 1, 3. So there are 3 people between A and B, and A is to the left. So this is A is fourth to the left of B. If A was 7th to the right of B, so if there is B, there are 6 people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there is A. So drawing it like this is going to be easier for you than, you know, actually counting 1, 2, 3, 4 and then drawing the 7th person. Okay. Clerk is sitting at one of the extreme ends. So clerk is sitting at one of the extreme ends. Fine, it can be C or it can be B. F is a teacher. Did we miss some line? Okay. Yeah, F is a teacher. C is a lawyer. Great. So now we know that C is a lawyer. If C is a lawyer, that means clerk was sitting at one of the ends, so B is a clerk. If B is a clerk, clerk and chef. So this is, he is a chef, D. So then the doctor is sitting here for sure, right? And lawyer. So this person is an engineer. So this person is a teacher. He is the only one left. And they said in the question they are mentioning that F is a teacher. F is a teacher. Okay. F is a teacher means F is sitting here. Okay. Now C is a lawyer. E is not the immediate neighbor of F. So E is sitting here. So who is left? A is sitting here. Cool. And the setup is finally completed. Now what is the question? The question is, which of the following is true based on the given arrangement? Remember, whenever you solve a puzzle based question at your level, I'm not talking about any other level, at your level mostly puzzles can be partially solved as well. And at your level means at easy easy level. If it is an easy puzzle with mostly direct information, most of the times you can solve it partially also just by half of the information. You don't have to solve the whole puzzle. In fact, that depends on what you need to answer. If your question is asking you something, and if that something is answered, let's say in the first half of the puzzle itself, you give the answer and you move ahead. You don't have to solve the puzzle completely. That's how you save time. Okay, because SSC, the time limit is it's there. The time constraint is there, the limit is very less, so you have to do it in a stipulated time. Okay, but here the moment they give you which of the following is true based on the given arrangement, these type of questions you will have to complete the whole setup, right? The first one says E is an engineer. No, E is a doctor, so this is incorrect. Second one says the doctor is sitting third to left of teacher. So teacher 1, 2, 3. Yes, two people in middle. So yes, this is right. Engineer is sitting immediate right of the chef. Engineer is sitting immediate right of the chef. This is also right. So only 2 and 3 are true. Option 2 is the correct answer. Okay. Next puzzle set. So you can hit the pause button right away and we'll start solving the question. Okay. Seven students, namely P, Q, R, S, T, U and V, are sitting around a circle facing the center. Okay. 7 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Facing the center. Alright. Each of them has got different rank from serial number 1 to 7. So there are two variables again, where they are sitting and what ranks they have. U is 4 to the left of the student who got rank 2. So if this person got rank 2, I am writing number here and we can write the name of the person also. U is 4 to the left. So 3 people here, this will be U. Okay. U is 4 to the person who got rank 2. T is second to the right of the student who got rank 7. So 7. T, second to the right of the person who got rank 7. Q is sitting immediately right of V who got rank 2. Means V got rank 2 and Q is sitting immediately to the right of V. So this is Q. Correct? Okay. S is sitting third to the left of R. S is sitting third to the left of R. P is third to the left of V. So V 1 2 P. This is P. Q got rank 6. S got rank 3. So Q got rank 6. S got rank 3. Now third left of R. So if R is sitting here, 1 2 3, S can sit here. If R is sitting here, S cannot sit here. R is sitting here, 1 2 3, S can sit here. Okay. So both of them are possible. We have two placements, so we will not place them there. Okay. We'll have to go further now. Only one student sitting between R and U. Okay. So if I had placed S here, R here, sorry, S would have been here and we would have one person between R and U. But if I had placed R here, S would have been here and there would be no place. This is not possible only, no? So for me, I will have to place R where? Here. Okay, as it is, if we see between R and U there is one person, so R can only be seated here. So S is third left, so 1 2 3, this is S. S is rank 3. Okay, now who is left? T is left, so T is here and T is second right to the person who is ranked 7, so P is ranked 7. Okay, P is ranked 7. So far so good. We only don't know the rank of T and U. Next. Only one student sitting between student who got rank 1 and rank 2. Rank 1 and rank 2. This is rank 2. This is rank 3. So this is rank 1. R is rank 1. Okay, T and U are left now. And U has not got rank 5. We are only left with two ranks, rank 4 and 5. U has not got 5. So T has got rank 5. So U has got rank 4. This is the arrangement. Okay, now what are the questions again? Which of the following are true? The student who got rank 7 is sitting second to the left of student who got rank 5. 7 second to the left of 5. Yes, correct. T is sitting to the immediate right of the person who got rank 2. Immediate left of the person, not right. So this is wrong. Third one is here. U has got rank 4 and is sitting to the immediate left of P. U has got rank 4 and is immediately left of P. Absolutely right. So 3 is also correct. So 1 and 3 are right here. Only 1 and 3. Option 2 is the correct answer. Okay. Next. So you can hit the pause button now. Okay, I'll start solving. So 6 players, namely K, L, M and OP, have different heights. They play one game each. So they have different heights. 6 players. So different heights means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is an order based, comparison based puzzle. Okay. And they're playing different games. So this is the other variable. Chess, polo, tennis, hockey, cricket and football. Perfect. Polo player is taller than hockey player. Polo player is taller than hockey player. M plays cricket. K does not play football. M plays cricket. K does not play football. N is taller than O. N is taller than O. I'm just writing all the information because I don't know where to place it here as of now. Hockey player is taller than the tennis player. Hockey player is taller than the tennis player. So we already know polo player is taller than the hockey player. Hockey is also taller than the tennis player. Next. Football player is shorter than the cricket player. Football player is shorter than the cricket player. K is taller than only 3 other players. K is taller than only 3 other players. So K is here. Polo player is shorter than only 3 other players. Shorter than only 3 players means this is the polo player. If this is the polo player, then this has to be the hockey player because there is no other option left. This has to be the tennis player. Correct? K is not the football player. Now football and cricket. So this guy will be the football player for sure. Because of the height difference mentioned, this will be the cricket player. Okay, we know M is a cricket player already. And what game is left? Chess. So K is a chess player. Now here, if you observe the question is, no, again the same thing, you have to solve it. Next, P is taller than K. P is taller than K, so that means P is here. P is taller than K. O is taller than tennis player L. So tennis player is L and O and N. So O has to be here, N has to be here. This is the complete setup. Okay. Now which of the following is true? So P is taller than M. Is it? No, P is not taller than M. So this is wrong. M is shorter than N. As it is wrong. The chess player is taller than the football player. No, it's not. Not right. Both of them are incorrect. Both of them are incorrect. Which of the following is true? None. Neither 1 nor 2. Neither 1 nor 2. Your answer will depend on the type of question which has been asked. Sometimes it will ask you which of them is false. So you will say both of them are false. Both of them are incorrect. If it is asking you which of them is correct, then you will say none of them is correct. Next. This is a very good one. So hit the pause button. Okay, let's start solving. 7 persons named P, Q, R, S, T, U, V are sitting in a straight line all facing the north. Perfect. 7 persons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, sitting in a straight line facing north. So you have defined the scope now. Each one of them is pursuing one of the 7 different courses, that is BA, BCom, BSc, BTech, BArch, MSc and MTech. Okay, Q is 4th to the left of R, S is 3rd to the right of P. So R, 1, 2, 3, Q, P, S. This is it. The person pursuing BTech is 3rd to the left of R. R 3rd left, 1, 2, 3. That means this is BTech. So the person immediately next to Q in the right is the person who is pursuing BTech. That means Q and R are not pursuing BTech. Person pursuing B arc is sitting immediate left of S, who is sitting at the extreme end. S is sitting at the extreme end. S can only be sitting here. Okay, and this is the person who is pursuing Bachelor of Architecture. S with a gap of 2 is P. Persons pursuing MSc and BCom are immediate neighbors of each other. So MSc and BCom, they are sitting together. Person pursuing BSc and BArch are immediate neighbors. BSc and BArch. Now BArch means either this is BSc or this is BSc. Don't write it, don't assume it right away. Check all possibilities. V is 4 to the left of U. So V is 4th to the left of U. Now this gives you two options. See, if I start from here, let's say R. So 1, 2, 3, Q. So then I will have V here, 1, 2, 3, sorry, U here, 1, 2, 3, V. Or vice versa. Either which ways, if you observe, both these positions will be filled and both these positions will be filled. This position will always be vacant. And we have positions of U, V, Q and R. We don't, what is left? P and S are gone. P and S are gone. Q and R, V and U, they can be seated in these two and these two places. This will be left blank. So who is sitting here? T is the only person who is left. Okay. S is not pursuing BSc. That implies that this person is pursuing BSc. Okay. Person pursuing BA is third left of P. Third left of P. P 1, 2, 3 is BA. Right? Person pursuing MTech is fourth right of the person pursuing MSc. See, for fourth right, if this is MSc 1, 2, 3, 4, not possible. This is MSc 1, 2, 3, 4, possible. This is MSc, there is nobody right. So this is MSc and this is MTech. Okay. And we had also seen MSc and BCom to be together. So either of them can be BCom. Now carefully, be with me here. If this was Q, okay, this had to be BTech. So this is not Q. Can you understand? Immediately right of Q was BTech. If this was Q, this is T but MSc. That means this is definitely Q. That makes this guy as BTech. Then 1, 2, 3, this guy is R. So this is U and this is V. Okay, and this is BCom. So why are puzzles interesting and challenging at the same time is because you tend to forget information. Okay, hence you need to keep listing them and you need to keep revisiting and revising them when you are solving the question. Now, ideally, this is not the correct way or the absolute sure shot way to solve the puzzles. Because if it is always better to approach puzzles with a case-based approach. But that is valid in banking based examinations. Why? Because the questions are large. There are up to 6 to 7 to 8 cases possible sometimes. You need to enlist all of them, then gradually eliminate them as per the question and then finally come up with an arrangement. But in SSC, you don't have the liberty of time. So you will have to cut corners. Okay. So even sometimes if you are arranging a puzzle, let's say in a sit, you have multiple cases. You have, let's say, 2 cases. So K can be sitting in 2 positions. So label one as K1, label the other as K2. Whenever one gets cancelled, just cancel that one. Then solve it with the remaining. Okay. So that will give you a better perspective. I know it can get slightly confusing, but in SSC you need to save time as well to solve the puzzle. Right? So try to solve it like this. Remember all the data and keep placing them in the main setup. That is the scope which will help you to solve the question. Now, let's come back to the question. Which of the following is true again? The person pursuing BCom is third to the left of person pursuing MTech. Third to the left of person pursuing MTech. 1, 2, 3. Yes, absolutely right. So 1 is correct. Only 3 persons between Q and R. This was there in the question only. Yes. The person pursuing Bachelor of Architecture is sitting second to the right of T. T 1, 2. No, it's third to the right of T. So this is wrong. Only 1 and 2 are true. Option 3 is the correct answer. Okay. Next. So hit the pause button again if you want to read the whole thing. In a warehouse, to keep 5 boxes A to E exactly one above the other, the following conditions are given. 5 boxes A to E. Box A should be placed exactly 3 places above D. That means D, 1, 2, A. It should be like this, okay? Don't place 3 boxes between them. 3 places above D means 3rd place above D. Okay, if this is 4, this is 1. Box C should not be kept on the top. So we can either have DA here or DA here. Okay. C is not on the top for sure. Only one box should be between E and B. Now that enables, if this is D and A, one box between them and C can be here, right? And this can be D and A, but then one box can be here and C is not on the top. Both options can be there. Okay, box E is at the bottom. This is for sure now. Great. So one box between E and B. So this is B. So this has to be D. This has to be A and this has to be C. Cool? Done? What is the position of C from the top? C from the top is second. C from the top is second. Option 1. Pause button again. This is also an interesting one. A, B, C, D, E are 5 events to be held on the stage from Monday to Saturday. 1 event per day with a day off in between. Okay. So this is a puzzle. You'll have to set up the fixed variable or the constant first. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay. 1 day will be off in between. So 6 days. But not necessarily in the same order, of course. Event C is held on the day immediately following D. Immediately following D, we will have C. So these two will be together. There is a holiday between A and E. So it can be A-E or A-E. Depends on the order. But this is how it is. So there will be 3 people together with A and E. There is a gap of 2 days between E and C. So gap of 2 days between E and C makes it as D, C, dash, dash, E or D, C, dash, dash, E. In this, if I have E here, I can have A or I can have E dash A. How many days? 3, 3, 6, 1, 7. This is not possible, so this is gone. Okay. The other thing is I can have E dash A. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. This is possible. Or we could have had this as D, C, A dash E. This is also a case which is possible, right? Agreed? These are the 2 cases possible, right? Okay, next. Event B is not to be held on the last day. Event B is not to be held on Saturday. And holiday is not on Tuesday or Thursday. Okay, so this is not a holiday and this is also not a holiday. Now understand, if this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so the holiday is on Tuesday, so this is also gone. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So this is also not possible. But if I make it as starting with B, so the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Makes sense? Does it make sense? So we can start with Monday B, Tuesday D, Wednesday C, Thursday A, gap, and Saturday E. So I think all our conditions have been satisfied. This is the holiday, right? And this is our final arrangement. Now the question is, select the option that gives the correct order of events ignoring the holiday. So we already know the correct order of events. It is BDCAE. So BDCAE, option 4 is the right answer. But there is another better way of doing this question. The better way is from the options. Hunt from the options right away. So when you read this, you can delete from the options itself. For example, the first thing which we read is C is immediately after D. So DC, 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 DC. Okay, none of them will be deleted here. Holiday between A and E. So it can be E dash A, A dash E, A dash E, A dash E. Okay, not an issue. Gap of 2 days between E and C. See, there is only 1 day gap between E and C. No gap, sorry. Between E and C, there is a 2 day gap. Okay. Between E and C, there is only 1 day gap. So gone. Between E and C, there is a 2 day gap including the holiday. Perfect, not a problem. Event B is not to be held on the last day. So this is also gone. Okay, this is already gone. Event B is not on the last date. Okay. And there is no holiday on Tuesday or Thursday. So Monday, Tuesday holiday, gone. So we are only left with option 4. You could have done this also, right? Okay. A box of pencils is kept in between 7 individual boxes placed one over the other in a random manner. 7 individual boxes. These are 7 boxes in which one of them is a box of pencil in between them. Each box is numbered in the manner that box kept at lowermost position is 1 and the box kept at topmost position is 7. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Box of pencils is not numbered as an even number. Okay. So box of pencils is not an even number. So box of pencils is either here or here or here or here. Okay, it's an odd numbered box. At least 2 boxes are above and 2 boxes are below where the box of pencils is kept. At least 2 are above and 2 are below. So this cannot be box of pencils. Okay. This can be at least 2 are above and below. This also can be, but this also cannot be. So we have 2 possibilities for box of pencils at 5 and 3. There are at least 2 boxes between box of pencils and the box of erasers which is kept on the topmost position. So erasers is here. Box of erasers on the top. At least 2. At least 2 means this is also not possible now. So pencils has to be at position 3. Just from eliminating you will get your answers. Okay. The question is, what is the position of box of pencils from the bottom? From the bottom it is 3rd position. From the bottom it is 3rd position. So option 1 is the correct answer. Okay. And this is the last question for today. So we have 6 students from CMS Lucknow living in a 6-floored building. Okay, 6-floored building. So generally the floored buildings are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's how you will label them. Okay. Students study in 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th standard. So their classes are 4th to 9th standard. We'll write the classes in Roman numerals so that it is easy for us to differentiate. Okay, sorry. The one who is in the 6th standard lives on the floor immediately below the one who lives in the 9th standard. C, who studies in the 8th grade, lives on the top floor. So C, 8th grade. The one who lives on the 3rd floor studies in 1 grade lower than the one who lives on the 6th floor. 3rd floor will study in lower, 1 grade lower. So this guy is in 7th grade. Okay. Student B, who lives on the 1st floor or ground floor, studies in the lowest standard. So this is B and he is in the 4th standard, the lowest standard. Now, these two were together, no, 9 and 6. So they have to be here. There is no other option. So this is 9 and this is 6. So this is what? 5. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Now, what else? D is in 7th grade. D is in 7th grade. So this is D. F, D and A live on consecutive floors on one above other respectively. F, D and A. So it has to be F, D and A. No, consecutive floors means F, D and A. That's how it is going to be. So this is what? This is E. Right? Now they are asking us who lives on the 5th floor and which grade does he study in. So it is E in class 9th. It's E in class 9th. Alright? So that's it for today. Set of interesting, important, easy puzzles, and these are the kind of puzzles you will expect in the SSC exam. Okay, either whether it is CGL Tier 2, whether it is CGL Tier 1 next year. Tier 1, the chances are slightly less, but even if they do ask, what they will at max what they can do is they will ask you single sitting based puzzle. So it covers both sitting arrangement and makes it slightly more challenging. It will be a basic sitting arrangement question but with some added variables. Or they can ask you some floor based, placement based, order based, comparison based or ranking based puzzles, etc. Right? So that's enough for today. As I told you when we were beginning the session, we will practice some interesting questions of puzzles. I'll meet you tomorrow again with another session with some new set of questions for puzzles. Till then, you guys take care. Bye bye. Namaskar. Jai Hind.